property taxes, health care, education, and DEI. Governor Mike Braun touched on all those topics in a news conference at the midpoint of this legislative session. News 8's Kat Sandoval breaks down where key legislation stands today.
Governor Braun ran on property tax relief, and he's still pushing for relief for Hoosiers, despite parts of his plan not being approved by the Senate. Instead of property tax breaks for all homeowners, the Senate bill instead gives deductions only to low-income seniors, disabled veterans, and first-time homebuyers.
We need broader relief, and all I'm asking is for local school districts and local governments, both of which I think are the most important part of what states are about and communities are about. They need to be healthy, but they need to make sure that they've covered their legitimate costs with a reasonable growth factor and that they've not gone above and beyond.
Braun told News 8 he's likely to veto the property tax package and call a special session if he doesn't believe it provides enough relief. The House is slated to hear the bill next week. On health care, bills that moved forward included stricter enforcement on Medicare fraud, transparency on prescription markups, and transparency on healthcare mergers and acquisitions.
My executive orders will bring historic reforms to our healthcare system, ensuring transparency, competition, and lower prices for Hoosiers. In the General Assembly, our freedom and opportunity health care reforms are moving quickly.
On education, the Senate passed the bill to bump teacher salary $5,000, making the minimum salary for teachers $45,000.
So some of the stuff we've been doing is actually catching stride. We've established the Office of School Safety to keep our kids safe. Public safety, big priority for Hoosiers. Right here in our own capital city, we know it's important.
Now, in step with the federal government, Braun signed an executive order banning DEI from state offices, and the Senate passed a bill eliminating DEI in state schools.
When we look at MEI as opposed to DEI, it basically boils down to a discussion on what do you mean by merit. Well, I think we all know what's meant by merit. We want the best folks in office or doing something based upon their ideas and what they're bringing to the table.
Braun was clear, saying, "I'm here to do one thing, get results for Hoosiers." Reporting at the State House, I'm Kat Sandoval, WishTV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.